Tommy, 2-0 loss here to Glebe today. What are your thoughts on the game?
To be fair, we didn't really deserve much out of the game at all. I thought first half was much of a muchness. We started really well. To be honest, I thought if we'd had a bit more composure on the ball in certain areas, we could have perhaps gone in 1 or 2 goals up. I remember we had the long range shot at the bar, and they've attacked every now and then. But I thought we started the game well. But at half time, we just said it just take someone to sort of put their stamp on the game, because I didn't think no one did. But the second half, once the goal went in, it sort of gave them a massive lift. But I just said to the boys, I'm more fuming that we've got the biggest team in the world, and the lad scores with a Freda from a free kick. So disappointed with that. If Steph one rolls in that's hit the post, it may have given us a little bit of lift. But deep down, it's even if you win games like that, I've always been up front, it's just papering over the cracks, because that's nowhere near it today.
Yeah, it was. It was probably a game where we were probably a bit more in control. But teams tend to come here, and it's almost like they come here with a purpose. How do we as Faversham Town stop teams from doing that?
Well, you don't. I mean, you've got to look at it as a compliment. The one thing I said to the lads is that they all might come and do that, but I would say 90% of most teams would like to be in your changing room playing for this club. What's going on here? So you've got to be big enough and broad enough to take that. It's 3 points that we've lost. There's still 15 games to go. So if anyone thinks that it's all over, then they're cruelly mistaken, because there's lots to play for. So we'll just see how we go. We've got to go again Tuesday. Give a few of the lads some minutes that haven't had minutes, but obviously we took a few knocks today as well. But yeah, it's like I said, I don't want a massive overreaction to any win or any loss. But when you lose here, obviously it gets highlighted a lot more than what any other loss would.
Say there about Tuesday. What are you looking for the boys that do get their opportunity to grab it by both hands? But what other attributes are you looking for from them?
Just want us to get back on track. The way we finished the second half last week, and to be fair, the first half was all right. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay, and we got in some good areas that we perhaps could have made more of. But I've just thought overall our game for the whole period, to be honest, irrelevant the first half being okay, we're better than okay. We want more than okay. But I thought our control was poor. With our tackle, we wasn't within tackles. Choice of pass, we kept going back into packed areas. All the things that we've been speaking about since we've been here. And today we've come unstuck. And like I say, you've got to just accept it and get on it, learn from it, but get on for it. But that's nowhere near acceptable.
Squad's a bit thin as well. I know obviously we've got Sam Hassler coming back, but with the transfers still ongoing here, are you really looking to get a few more bodies in just to try and freshen up the squad, or are you really happy with what you got here and just want to work around it?
Not happy at the moment, am I? But no, listen. If anything's out there that's better and can add to it, but it's not a knee bolt reaction. I think we know where we need to strengthen. But we want to strengthen in the right way and make sure it's the right character as well. But when you play like you do today, obviously you could then easily just go out and go gun ho, but need to sort of go home and think about it properly rather than react to it straight away. That's what I said to the boys up there. Listen, I could have gone absolutely ballistic after the game. I could have done that. And there's that, the boys have not seen that side to me yet. They've seen a little bit, but not a lot. But after 1 week, no, the bottom line is they're honest lads. That's not acceptable today. Like I said, if we come in and won, I would have been honest enough to say we were papering over the cracks today. But clearly we've got their 2 points. They're off and enjoying their weekend, and let's see what happens over the next 15 games, and let's hopefully see who's enjoying themselves then.
Yeah, massive games to come, and lots of the teams that are behind us that could even top the table just by winning those games. And we want to watch one of those teams the other night, but you said it before, this is a really hard league to get out of, and no matter how you get out of it, it's just got to be done, right?
That's the bottom line. You can't look at this league and go, oh, they beat them, they'll beat them. It doesn't happen like that, and you shouldn't be thinking like that anyway in football. Like I said, I thought they were a decent outfit last week. The 2-1 looked closer than the game was, because I thought we were very good the second half. But today we've come across 2 teams where, they're up the top end of the table, and I'm sure going to Fisher, Corinthians are having a good season anyway, but Fisher away is not going to be a stroll in the park. And anyone thinks you're going to turn up there and do that, then it's wrong. But yeah, it's just basically the case of chalking off. Every 3 points is massive now, and today's obviously not helped her cause, but there's still, like I said, still 45 points to play for.
Last question. We're going to the cup game on Tuesday night. Win that game, go into a semi-final. I know it's all trying to be a bit more forward, but how much does it mean also as well to get a nice little cup run and to get into a cup final for the club and for the moral?
Always. I've never been one of them, even the Kent Senior Cups or whatever. I think it's a good day out for the fans and the club, and it's nice to have something to look forward to at the end of the season away from the league. So if we can get into the semi-final and the final with that and have a day out at the end of the league, at the end of the season, and get out of this league, then that's a fantastic place to be. And you look back on these days and you remind the lads of, actually, I don't want them to go and forget about this, because the losses hurt a lot more than the wins. And one thing is you've got to learn from it. But today I think they don't need to learn. They know that wasn't good enough today.
Thank you very much, Gaffer.
No worries.